1. The monad. Unity, the One, God, the Great Spirit, mirror of wonders, the still eternity, permanence. There are countless names for it. According to one perspective, one cannot actually speak of the One, because to speak of it is to make an object of it, implying separation from it, so misrepresenting the essence of oneness from the start, a mysterious conundrum. The One is the limit of all, first before the beginning and last after the end, Alpha and Omega, the old that shapes all things and the one thing shaped by all molds, the origin from which the universe emerges, the universe itself, and the center to which it returns. It is point, seed and destination. One is echoed in all things and treats equally. Its stability among numbers is unique, one remaining one when multiplied or divided by itself, and one of anything is uniquely that one thing. All things are immersed in the shoreless ocean of unity. The quality of oneness permeates everything, and while there is nothing without it, there is also no thing within it, as even a communication or idea requires parts in relationship. Like light from the sun or gentle rain, the One is traditionally perceived as unconditional in its love, yet its majesty and mystery remain veiled and beyond apprehension, for the One can only be understood by itself. As such, One is always alone, all one, and no thing can exist to describe it. One is simultaneously circle, center, and the purest tone. 2. Duality. There are two sides to every coin, and the other side is where the dyad lives. 2 is the otherworldly shadow, opposite, polarized, and objectified. It is there, other, that not this, and essential as a basis for comparison, the method by which our minds know things. There are countless names for the divine pair. To the Pythagoreans, 2 was the first sext number, even and female. To develop their appreciation of two-ness, they contemplated pairs of pure opposites, such as limited-unlimited, odd-even, one-many, right-left, male-female, resting-moving, and straight-curved. We might also think of the in and out of our breathing, positive and negative charges in electromagnetism, and real and imaginary numbers. The dyad appears in music as the ratio 2:1, as we experience a similar tone an octave higher or lower, at twice of half the pitch. In geometry it is a line, 2 points, or 2 circles. Linguistically, when speaking of both parts of something working as one, we use the bi prefix, as in bicycle or binary. But when the divisive quality of 2 is invoked, words begin with the prefix d, thus discord or diversion. The distinction between self and not self is one of the first and last we generally make. Modern philosophers, when they consider two-ness, can get little further than the ancients. All experience a left and right, front and back, and up-down through 2 eyes and 2 ears. Men and women alike live under a sun and a moon, only occasionally remembering how miraculously balanced they seem, the same size in the sky, one shining by day, the other by night. 3. The triad. Male in some cultures, female in others, 3, like a tree, bridges heaven and earth. The triad relates opposites as their commixture, solution, or mediator. It is the synthesis or return to unity after the division of 2 and is also traditionally the first odd number. The third leg of stool gives it balance. The third strand of a braid makes a play. Knots can only be tied in 3-dimensional space. Stories, fairy tales and spiritual traditions abound with portentous threes, juggling past, present, and future with the knower, knowing and the known. As birth, life, and death, the triad appears throughout nature, in principle and form. The triangle, Trinity's most simple and structural device, is the first stable polygon, defining the first surface. In music, the ratios 3:2 and 3:1 define the intervals of the fifth and its octave, the most beautiful harmonies other than the octave itself, and the key to all ancient tunings.